Try again. So good. Welcome to the Unofficial Peloton member page report. I'm Tube Top Skippy. Now, if you're riding along with me, let's crank that resistance up to a 60 and let's ride. Let's get the shout outs out of the way because I know you're all wondering who's going to be shouted out this week. Well, I'm about to tell you. First up, old Christine. She's already Peloton famous. She's all over the page and we love her. She gives some great advice. She's probably the only one I'm really going to go into more detail about because I've seen her around. We also have Lisa Beach, Jim and Tacos, Bird Dog Mom of 3, Lookout Loretta, and last, but certainly not least, I'm just joshing. There we go, we got those out of the way. Now let's talk about what's going on the Peloton member page. Well, the biggest story that's been going on for quite some time is Peloton seems to be out to get fictional TV characters. First, we had Mr. Big, who died moments after riding hard with Allegra, who is not a real instructor. So don't try and find her. I did. And I was very upset because I wanted to go big. But you know what? He was survived by his lovely wife, Carrie, who sat there and held him as he died, rather than call 911. So, say what you will about her, I think he's better off. All right, but wait a second, did he really die? A few days later, we saw in an advertisement that Mr. Big was, in fact, still alive and hanging out with Allegra, who was played by Peloton's very own Jess King. She's a real instructor. You can search her. It was all this crazy ruse. You see, Mr. Big faked his death to get out of the clutches of Carrie. I assume that maybe the marriage wasn't as great as TV portrayed it, or perhaps he just didn't want to deal with a messy divorce. I don't know. I guess faking your death on a Peloton is the easy way out. But wait, it seems though now that another fictional character was targeted by our beloved bike that goes nowhere. Wags from Billions also suffered a heart attack after riding. However, Wags survived his brush with death and will live to ride another day. So the lesson to be learned is if you are a secondary character in a fictional show and they suddenly say, hey, here's a Peloton, your character is going to start riding on the show. Call your agent because you're soon going to be unemployed, perhaps. In Wags' case, he's still there, but Mr. Big, he's moved on to other scandals, other things. Another thing that's plagued the page for some time is this thing that some of our more astute Pelotonians have noticed. You see, they've noticed this green substance was dripping from their pedals. Oh my, what is it? Are they riding a portal leading to Zool? Will Slimer from the Ghostbusters come out of the pedal and slime them? Do they need to fear their heads will start spinning around as they spew pea soup everywhere like Linda Blair? Have no worries, friends. You do not need an exorcist. That amazing green slime is your friend. You see, it is added to the threads of the pedal when they are screwed on to the bike. Now, this grease will help prevent the pedals and the crank from corrosion, as well as make the pedal easier to remove if you ever need to in the future. There you have it. Don't fear the slime. Embrace it. Well, maybe not embrace it because it'll get all over you, and then that's a whole nother mess. See, it's time for me to go now, and I picked up some of these because I've heard there's an M&M ride, and I'm really looking forward to trying it. I'm not sure how eating M&Ms is and riding's all really going to work out together, but I'm game to try it. I'm very excited about it. And always remember, keep your tube tops tight and your butt on the bike. I'm gonna skip on out of here. See ya.